All right, guys, we are back with round three hat format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Bob on the left playing Gravekeeper Artifact Trap Tricks versus, I think his name is Stephen. He's playing Battling Boxers. I'm pretty sure I wrote his name down as Stephen. I could be wrong. So I don't know Battling Boxers at all, so I'm going to have to read all the cards. So Bob went first. Set 4, activate Necro Valley, set to monster. All right. So I'm going to try to go over these cards quickly as he plays them. So he summons this one. This one is headgeared. Yep. When this card is normal summon, you can send one battling boxer monster from your deck to the graveyard. The first time this attack position card would be destroyed by battle each turn it is not destroyed. Okay. So it protects itself once. And he sends which one is that one? This one is Spar. If you control battling boss, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you do, you cannot connect your battle phase for the rest of this turn. Kaiser Coliseum, okay. We kind of know this card. Your opponent can't control more monsters than you do, so since he has one, now Bob can only control one monster. So he attacks into Commandant. He has Necro Valley up, so he's going to take 1,000? Okay. Maybe Steven doesn't have much experience against GK. End phase, he's going to activate Artifact Ignition on the Book of Moon. So Artifact Ignition is basically an MST, except you have to set an artifact from your deck. So I know we got into kind of discussion in the previous videos about me explaining all the cards. And I'm going to just try to explain them real quick. Because we have some people, like I've heard, it's like been like 50-50. I've had some people who don't really know hat format do enjoy the explanations, while people who are familiar don't. I'll just try to meet us in the middle and try to explain them as quickly as possible. Again, I'm trying to grow hat format. It's kind of my goal. Obviously, I still love Edison. I do both. I feel like there should be more than one retro format that does well. All right, so he summons this green one. Which one is this one? This one is Glassjaw. That's a pretty cool name, but he's gonna XYZ summon it. So, which one is this one? This one is Lead Yoke. Let me read what it says. If a battling boxer monster you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can attach one material from this card instead of destroying one of those monsters. If a material is attached from this card gains 800 attack. So it's just a 2200 beater. Yep. Does this card have an effect? No. Okay. So here comes Sanctum. Sanctum special summons an artifact from your deck. And at Moral Attack, if it's special summoned during your opponent's turn, which it is right now thanks to Sanctum, it pops a face-up card in the field, doesn't target. Shout out to Bob. Oh, he chooses the Kaiser Coliseum. Okay, that's interesting. Then he activates Artifact Ignition, I believe during the end phase. So now he has two. Somewhere, Ignition is an MST, except you have to set an artifact from your deck to your spell and trap card zone, an artifact monster. So he has two artifacts down there. And the beauty of Necro Valley is that it stops Soul Charge. Like, I think Steven has a Soul Charge in his hand, but he can't use it thanks to Necro Valley. Now, this is the first time Steven's been on the channel. While Bob's regular, he's known for playing these, Quasar decks and Synchron decks. Alright, he attacks Bob. Yeah, this is Steven's first time on the channel. I don't even know him from the local. I think he said when I talked to him, I think he lives pretty far away. Maybe he came just for hat. It's possible. Man, I've done that before. I remember I used to drive like 45 minutes to go play Edison because at the time that was the only Edison local I had. All right, so he summons attacks into Spy, so he's gonna take damage. Let me read this green one's effect. If this card is targeted for an attack, it's 2,000 warrior monster. Yeah, if it's hard for an attack, destroy this card. When this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target one battling boxer monster in your graveyard, except Glassjaw, which is the green one. Add it to your hand. Okay. So he brings out Recruiter with Spy. So last time Bob was on camera, I didn't see Descendant. I wonder if he's playing Descendant in his deck. Bob's got two artifacts down there, but how is he going to get rid of them? He needs to... Maybe a Cyclone, maybe another Sanctum. Let's see. Okay, so I think you get Beagle Tack here because you have two artifacts set. I think you just get double. You just get Beagle. Yeah, Beagle Tack. So with this one, when it's special summon during your opponent's turn, you can destroy up to two set cards you control. So you can do monsters if it comes up, but you have to do minimum one. So Beagle Tack is going to pop his two sets, which are two moral attacks that we know he had. So they're being destroyed in the spell and trap card zone during your opponent's turn. So they're going to special summon themselves, and then their effects will activate to pop face-up cards, don't target. Oh, wow, this is a weird chain link. Yeah, I have to read these cards. Because this card says, when this card is sent to the graveyard by the card effect, you can target one battling about. Yeah, maybe with Chain Link 1. This is a weird chain. What does this guy do? This level 4 XYZ. You need 2 level 4 battling boxer monsters. Oh, I guess he protects it? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was a weird scenario. He like protects it. It's a win effect. Bob could maybe make a mistiming with by making by popping. I don't know. That was a weird scenario. I can't really stop the recording and figure it out. All right, so he's gonna XYZ summon into what? A rank 5. He chooses Pallades, which for Pallades you need 2 level 5 light monsters. Quick effect: return any card on the field to the owner's hand. This card's really good. Yeah, just put that thing back on top of his extra deck. Oh, he hasn't attacked yet? Oh no, this was all during his turn. Okay. Yes, so it's Bob's turn now. What are you afraid of? Mirror Force? Some people do play Mirror Force in Hat, so that's 17 right there from the recruiter. And yeah, Stephen concedes. So we are going to game 2. This was round 3. Both these guys are X1. So winner here is still alive in the tournament. Loser is out. Let's see who will move on. I don't know this battling boxer deck. The only thing is people have told me that it's a rank 4 toolbox deck. I don't even maybe I played against it once or twice at locals back in the day, but I don't even know this deck. Like I don't recognize the cards. So here comes Kaido. Kaido Photon Thrasher. I think you can. So here comes Power Duality from Bob. Reveals Ignition, Moral Attack, Compulse. I think you can special summon Photon Thrasher if you control no monsters or something like that. Yes, cannot be normal summoner sets. 2100 light warrior monster. While you control no monsters, cannot attack if you could. Oh, sorry. You can special summon. Must first be special summoned from your hand while you control no monsters, and it cannot attack if you control another monster. All right. So Bob dualities, sets a monster, sets 4. Yep. So again, Pot of Duality, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add one to your hand, then shuffle, and you can't special summon the turn and use Pot of Duality. Only 1 duality per turn, and it looks like Stephen passes. He could have ran over a spy with the thing, right? Or what is it? He can't attack? No, if you control other monsters, it can't attack, right? Let's see. Yes, if you control another monster, it can't attack. So he could have attacked the set, but Bob's got 4 back row, so you probably don't want to attack. So he foolishes that battling boxer. I don't think it does anything in the graveyard, but he's going to Warrior Returning Alive to add it back to his hand. Normal summons that card. What does this one do again? Sorry, I have to read all these cards. Battling. This is the headgeared. When it's normal, you can send 1 battling monster from your deck to the graveyard. Okay, so he sends what is that one? I think that's once. So he goes for Lavavel Chain. Activates Lavavel Chain's effect, which sends a battling box. Sorry, Lavavel Chain sends any card from your deck to the graveyard or puts a monster on top. So I think he used, and he just passes. Okay. I'm going to go over the cards if I need to. So far, I don't think I need to go over any of them. Does Bob have Sanctum or something? Oh, we see someone over there playing Heretics. Oh, that's Victor. That's Victor and Lowe's playing on the right. Okay. So why not just compulse the Lavalval chain right away? I don't know. Sanctum. Okay, so he compulses the Lavalval chain, now activates Sanctum. Does he go for a Beagle tag? Does he have a Moral Tag set? No, he chooses Moral Tag just to get rid of the Kaiser Coliseum. So yeah, Moral Tag pop, Kaiser. So Steven's got Crow in his hand now. Bob drew Trap Tricks, Trap Hole Nightmare. Attacks number 21. Here comes compulses the Moral Tag. This is looking okay for Bob. Let's see. Now he summons. Okay, which one's this one? This one looks like Switch Hitter. When this card is normal summon, you can target one battling monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You cannot special summon any monster during the turn you activate this effect, except battling boxer monster. So this is a Blizzard. Battling boxer Blizzard. When it's normal summon, yes. See, this is why I call everything Blizzard, and people get mad at me, or someone got mad at me in the comments for calling Dianea a Blizzard. It's a Blizzard. It's the original. That's the original one. This is a Blizzard for battling boxers. All right. So here, Bob flips Spy. Ooh, Rivalry. But wait, isn't this deck all spellcasters? Yeah, all the GKs are spellcasters. Yeah, that was maybe Steve is not too familiar with GKs. They can side. I think they can side Rivalry and Gozen. They're all no, maybe not Gozen, because Commandant is Earth. But I guess because it stops the artifacts. Yeah, I forgot this is not a standard GK deck. This is Trap Tricks artifacts. So Bob does play Descendant. I didn't see it in the last match. I wasn't sure. So he activates Descendant's effect to pop the Battling Boxer XYZ. And I think it can protect itself by detaching material. I think that's its effect. It's kind of like a 101 Silent Arc. Again, guys, I am learning this deck. I've never played against it. So, some of you guys maybe watched my previous video about someone played with an illegal deck at the Winamat. At the hat, we had a hat Winamat at our Fort Worth regional. So here, your bottomless is the. Oh yeah, he doesn't have Necro Valley, so he can't bottomless the recruiter. And it was Steven who was playing with the illegal deck. I haven't decided if I'm gonna upload that match. I might still upload it. We'll see. I haven't decided yet, but I'm pretty sure it was him. Might have been a different battling boxer player, but I'm almost positive it was him. It might have been a different battling boxer player. I don't know. And the battling boxer player was playing I think he didn't know mind control was limited to one, and he was playing at least 2 copies. And he made it all the way to the semifinals before finally someone found out. But these mistakes happen. You got to look at the ban list at times, especially for Hat, because Hat's kind of new. At least it's growing. I guess it's not new. It's growing now because more content creators are covering it, including myself and a few others. It's fun though. I enjoy Hat. I'm a little burnt out Edison after playing it for more than a year, so. I mean, this is looking good for Bob. He's got what, two back rows, he's got 1 back row and 2 cards in hand, but what rank 4 will Bob make here? So he goes for Ragna 0, and here comes the bottomless. Does that thing gain attack or something? Oh, its attack's not the same anymore? Yes. If a material is detached from this card gains 800 attack. So chain, and then he's gonna protect itself. Okay, so he's gonna use the effect to protect itself. So I believe he has to destroy the card to draw a card off Ragna Zero. Ragna Zero is a quick effect. Basically, if a monster's attack is different than its original attack, quick effect you can destroy it, and if you do, you draw one card. I'm pretty sure that's his effect. So here he summons. Is that the Battling Boxer Blizzard? Yes. And he bottomlesses. Yeah, it's a Blizzard. Except it comes out in attack mode, and its effect's not negated. So it's like a little bit better than Blizzard. Yeah, you can bring out an attack mode, and its effect's not negated. So he brings out the green guy, the Glassjaw. I like these names, Glassjaw. That's a fun name, Glassjaw. Yeah. Battling Boxer Blizzard. Now Bob activates Necro Valley, sets a monster, sets a back row. Oh, he plays Blaster? His deck's all fires, I guess. Yeah, Blaster's effect, you can discard itself and any other fire monster from your hand to destroy any card on the field. He's going to destroy the Recruiter. Oof. I guess we'll go over Recruiter. It's kind of... I mean, this card came out like a few months after Edison format, but yeah, if it's sent to the graveyard, you search a Gravekeeper, I believe with 1,500 or less defense, but that is game. Bob's back rows were all dead. So we are going to game 3. Who will move on in this tournament with a chance to make top 4? Battling Boxers or Artifact Trap Tricks GK. I'm glad Bob's playing GK. I think it's an okay deck. If only Royal Tribute was at least at 2, maybe it'd be a little bit better. Because you can catch some decks, the heavy monster decks, like Mythic Rulers, Sylvans, Lightsworn. You could just end the game with the Royal Tribute against those decks. And then have Necro Valley for their soul charge. But against like the Hat deck, I don't know. So Bob starts off by normal summoning Murmaleo. Searches Bottomless, activates Necro Valley. And how many will Bob set? Set 4? Okay, at least it wasn't set 5. Alright, let's see. How does Pot of Duality reveals Bottomless, Lance, and Blaster. Ooh. Yeah, I'm guessing all the Battling Boxers are fires. I didn't even know. You would think that would be like Earth or something because they're all warriors, but I guess, you know, the Fire Fist monsters are beast warriors. So yeah, he's going to add Lance, it looks like. Oh, he plays Kage Tokage in his deck too. Yeah, this is, from what I was told, because I remember I asked people, I was like, I don't know Battling Boxers at all. And then they told me it's just a rank 4 deck. And it makes sense. They got the Blizzard. So he summons the Blizzard. Sets, activates Kaiser Coliseum. Sets 5. See, this is why Hat gets a bad rep. We got 5, 10 spell and traps on the field. 8 back rows, 2 continuous spells. Alright, so 8,000, 8,000. Who am I rooting for? I don't know. I guess I'm rooting for Bob because I don't want to cover this Battling Boxer deck until I learn it. I need to play against it myself. That really helps. Like sometimes if I don't know a deck and I play against it once or twice, then I kind of get the hang of it. So, oh no, this was, uh-oh. Yeah, you don't want to compulse Murmaleo because then you're just going to normal summon it again and get another. Oh, he's out of targets? Wow. Okay, so it paid off because I think Bob probably only plays 1 Bottomless and 1 Trap Trick Chapeau Nightmare. So now Stephen sets a back row and switches the Battling Boxer Blizzard. Oh no, he keeps it in attack mode. He has Lance, right? So he can Lance one of Bob's monsters. Probably should have done that instead of the Compulse. Yep. Lance the Murmaleo. Yeah, he should have done that last turn instead of compulsing the Murmaleo. But luckily Bob had no... But it would have been the same thing. You would have kept Lance... No, you would have kept the Compulse, so... I mean, Compulse is pretty bad against GK, though, when you really think about it. Like, what do you Compulse? Their Spy, their Their artifacts, yeah, I don't like Compulse against GK. All right, so maybe he just compulses like the big monsters that he can't run over. So he summons the. This one's like the foolish for battling boxers, right? When it's normal summon, you foolish a battling boxer. So Bob with the torrential. Oof. So he's gonna foolish, and that Necro Valley stopping his soul charge. Yeah, he's reading Necro Valley. Yeah, stop soul charge, unfortunately. I played against Bob the round before, but luckily I'm playing Sylvan, so I just put my Sylvania on top of his Necro Valley. that field that field spell rule should have been like from the beginning. It should have been both players can control a field spell. It really hurts. Like it hurts some matchups like really bad. All right, end phase looks like Bob's gonna activate Artifact Ignition, target his set Moral Attack. He's going to set another Moral Attack from his deck, and now he's gonna activate Moral Attack. And here comes Soul Drain. Let me refresh my memory on Soul Drain. I know you pay 1,000 and it kind of like monster effects in the graveyard can't be activated. I'm pretty sure that's what it reads. That card is limited to 1. Oh, monsters that are banished as well as monsters in the graveyard cannot activate their effects. Okay. So here, Bob dualities for Gravekeepers Recruiter. And look at all these floodgates. We got Soul Drain, Kaiser Coliseum, and Necro Valley. So a few of my friends said this is one thing, another complaint they have against Hat. I mean, they say they enjoy playing Hat, but like, yeah, all the floodgates. But a lot of them are limited to 1, though. Like, Soul Drain's at 1. Imagine that thing was at 3. All right, so he pokes him with Recruiter. Come on. Well, you can't even use the Battlin Boxer Blizzard while Necro Valley is up. But last game, I don't think he had it. So he's just poking him for 17. He can't stop anything. So now he's at 19. Oh, he has Mind Control in his hand. And he just concedes. He's at 19. All right, so Bob lives to fight another day. He's going to have to win the last round in order to make top 4. And Bob will be featured again here in round 4 against the Sheriff. I know people have been asking about the Sheriff. He hasn't been on the channel lately because he's been playing One Piece. But he is back. And yeah, he's going to be Bob versus the Sheriff to see who will potentially make top 4. We'll be back soon for that one. Also, guys, check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for Epic Cards Games if you guys want to purchase anything. Cards, mats, sleeves, merch, shirts, dice, whatever. Yeah, just use my coupon code. It's my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, all caps. 5% off. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.